Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a fun review for you on a hot new product, and that is the Too Faced Love Flush Blush Wardrobe. Now that is definitely a mouthful, but this one on pre-sale the other day for Ulta Platinum members, and obviously I'm a Platinum member because we all know I spend way too much money shopping for makeup and hair stuff and all that other, good stuff that we as girls buy. This one, it went on pre-sale. I absolutely had to have it. Especially because normally I find that in palettes like this, I usually wind up not liking at least a few of the colors, but this one, I seriously love every single color in it. I love the packaging, I love the size of the blushes, I love the pigmentation of them, so definitely a really great palette. This will not be available in Ulta stores until January 17th, so you still have about a month to go. But you actually can purchase this online right now at toofaced.com or at sephora.com as well. So let's jump right in. I'm going to show you guys my overall review of the palette as well as some swatches. So one of the things I thought was really neat about this palette is that the box packaging actually matches the palette exactly. You guys can see they're identical, which I feel like a lot of times there's at least a little bit of a difference, but I love that you can actually see like exactly what you're getting inside and what it's going to look like without actually having to open it. Now when you get this, you get 6 blushes in here, and these are all the long-lasting 16-hour wear blushes, which I love. I've tried out many of their colors and I seriously cannot get over them. Like, they're just so cute. So this is the front of the palette. Very pink, very girly, lots of little hearts. It really looks like something to be an awesome Valentine's Day gift as well. So guys, if you're watching, girlfriends would love this for Valentine's Day. It obviously fits with the theme with all the cute little hearts and all the pink. But inside you get 6 blushes. These obviously are not full size, but to me these are seriously so perfect. So you get a nice mix of warm, neutral, and cool tone blushes, which I really like. And in here you get Love Hangover, Baby Love, I Will Always Love You, How Deep Is Your Love, which I didn't realize at first. I'm pretty sure that's named after that new song that I cannot remember the name of to save my life, even though it's probably How Deep Is Your Love, but I don't remember the artist. So if you know who that is, leave it down below because I really like that song and I should probably download it. And then you also have Justify My Love and Your Love Is King. These two right here, the Justify My Love and Your Love Is King, are seriously such unique colors. There's nothing ever like them I've ever seen before. They're just really, really pretty. This one obviously definitely more of a fall color, but this Justify My Love one, it's almost like a iridescent purpley kind of blush, which is really, really unique and something that I think would look really great on a lot of skin tones. Over here you have kind of like your more coral, your neutral, your orange base, and then your definite true pink matte blush, which is the How Deep Is Your Love one. And just, I mean, look how cute this is. And I love how they break it up by color, the little hearts. I love the gold edging on them. And these are a little tinier than I was expecting, I'm not going to lie. These definitely are a little bit smaller. I was expecting them to be just a tiny bit bigger. But honestly, when it comes to something like this, I feel like I never have ever gone through a full-size blush anyway. So I think this really allows you to try a lot of different blush colors and be able to play around without having to invest a ton of money in 6 separate full-size blushes, which is really, really neat. Okay, so now for the swatches. What I think we'll do is we'll kind of start this way and then work our way over just so it's easier to keep track of. So the first one we're going to swatch is called the Love Hangover. This one is definitely a deep, rich pink color. It has a little bit of red undertone to it, which I think is really pretty. And we'll put it right here. So this one is Love Hangover. Again, really, really pretty. So next up I'm going to swatch this one, and this is Baby Love. This one is definitely a brown-based pink. Very neutral, in my opinion at least. The formulation, it's so, so pretty. It's just so creamy, so smooth. Now this one is definitely not as bright as the other one, so it is a little bit more, not sheer, but you definitely need to build it up a little bit more in order to get it to show up if you have a darker skin tone, I think. But I mean, look how pretty that is. Baby Love right there. So, so cute. So next up we're going to swatch this one, and this one's called I Will Always Love You. This one's definitely more of a mango-y, orangey coral type of blush. Really, really pretty. I think this would be great for spring and summertime. So this one is I Will Always Love You right there. Next up we have my favorite, which is How Deep Is Your Love. This one is definitely similar to Love Hangover. It is a very bright magenta-y pink with some red undertones. It is, however, a little bit darker than the Love Hangover one. And it's just really, really bright. I don't know if it's something I would wear necessarily every day, but for like some more dramatic makeup looks and just if you're feeling extra bright one day, it's definitely pretty. So this one again is How Deep Is Your Love. So next up is Justify My Love. Now this one initially looked really purple to me, but as I'm swatching, it actually looks more of almost like a Barbie pink color crossed with like a really unique purple. It's so, so pretty. Like, it's definitely unique. Again, it is very bright. So it's not something I would necessarily wear every day, but it's so, so pretty. And I think it'd be great for a lot of spring, summer looks, or even like a look that I'm planning on doing for like an electric daisy carnival type of theme. But really pretty, really smooth formulation. This one is a tiny bit chalky, I will say that, but it still blends really, really well. So last but not least is my favorite color from this entire palette, and that is the Your Love is King color. It's definitely a very purpley mauve color, something that'd be really pretty in fall, even winter, going into those months. And it's just so gorgeous. Like, I'm obsessed with this color. I want to just like slather my face in it, but it's so rich and so deep. And this one again is Your Love is King. Really, really pretty. So overall, I'm definitely getting this palette an A+. For $36, you get 6 of these really nice sized blushes in cool tones and warms and neutrals. They're all really smooth, really creamy, really pigmented, and I love the idea that you can try this many different blushes. And honestly, even though these are not full size, these are going to last you such a long time that you're definitely going to get your money's worth out of this. Now, you can obviously pick this up on TooFaced.com and Sephora.com right now. Like I said, it will not be available at Ulta until January 17th, and it retails for $36. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye! Ready, Jeffree Star whips out this product, and him and Nikki start using it, applying it to their face, and I'm like, hold the phone, what is that? What is that? Because I've never heard of it, and I know about everything. At least in my head I do, you know?